Today I have got here another object I bought recently. This is a kayak, and I think it may come from Greenland from the 1890s to 1910s, and it's completely made of bone and of wood and skins. And this is a miniature of a small model of what happened back then, originally for hunters, and how they what they had and how they worked. What you see here he has a paddle. Whoops, he has a paddle. Yeah. And you see here his harpoon. And normally this harpoon has a tip from bone with these brick racks here, so that when an animal was pinned, then this tip went off and had a long rope on it. Rope mostly made also from rawhide, cut down and twisted and whatever. So, but the hunter did not wrap it the end of the rope around his boat, because he would maybe sink when the animal would swim too far. So what they did back then was they had a long rope on it, and on the other side they had something like this here. This here is made of wood, but originally this is the skin of an animal that was cut off without making any holes, whatever, and then blown up. And it's a swimmer, so you see the end of the rope that is drifting on top of the sea. These kayaks have an inside made of wood, and then they are covered mostly with seal hides. And yeah, these boats are used for smaller animals, for seals, for example, but sometimes also for whale hunting. But for whale hunting, they had also larger boats, umiaks, but today I don't have any umiak here to show you. Maybe I find one again. But these large boats are also, they are really like for traveling, but also for a lot of stuff to put on. So they are much larger than this boat here, and they were used for transporting, for example, for the whale to transport back home. Yeah, and this what you see here, the hunter has such a garment on that was, this here now is made from fabric, but originally they were made from bear gut, and this gut was sewn around and round and round. The hunter, for example, it was a garment, but they were not cut off, they were just used as they were. And these were waterproof, so that the hunters did not get wet, because we have ice water, and the hunter would die if his clothes, if his furs would be wet. So they covered everything with these parkas from goats, from intestines. I think it's from the bear. So they had to open the face, and everything else was sewn so tightly that it was waterproof. So back then they used just animals, and wood was a rare good, because it's just driftwood, because no trees are growing on Greenland. Yeah, so I hope you learned something new today. I hope you enjoyed it, and see the other videos. Please have a look at, and maybe you show my other stuff, and if you have a question, then I hope I could answer it.